here we are at the European Performance Centre, the Callaway Fitting Centre in Chessington, which is only about an hour and a half from Chelmsford, so well worth a visit if you want to really get into it. Now, this is Chris, my fitter, very experienced chap. What he doesn't know about golf fitting isn't worth knowing, so it was good for me to educate myself in the process as well. So here we are talking about my frailties as a golfer and what's going to help me. Now, I've got an old set of ex-forged irons, which are pretty much blades from a few years ago, so looking to upgrade. So we kind of started off like for like. So the newest version is the MB, which is a very small head. Now even I'm looking for something a little bit more forgiving as I get a little bit older and not as good as I used to be. So we ended up trying a few different clubs, settling on the CB head, which is still a lovely looking bladed kind of iron, but just a little bit bigger for forgiveness. And then even for the longer irons, I struggle a little bit hitting the 3 and 4 irons. So the 4 iron is the Apex Pro model, which is a little bit bigger head. So when I hit my 4 iron, got a bit more forgiveness there for the longer shots. Now once I've got that 4 iron, it's going to be going around sort of 220. I think we picked up a hybrid now. I haven't had a hybrid for a long time, but as soon as I picked this club up, I think my first shot carried around 240, which is fantastic hit for a hybrid, so very happy with that. And once we had the shafts matched for that, here I am with the 3-wood, which is the same model, the AI Smoke. Very, very forgiving. If you've looked at the literature on it, anywhere off the face, it's almost got these kind of mini trampolines in the face, so I tend to hit it about the toe. And when I was hitting out the toe, the performance was still very, very good, so very happy with all these, especially next as we get to driver. Now with the driver, I've always been getting towards the toe, so here we are hitting the AI Smoke driver. Chris is quite happy as he caught that too with one hand there. But as soon as I hit this, my ball speeds, whether I was hitting them out the middle or towards the toe, keeping up around the mid 160 mile an hour range, which is pretty good for me, especially this time of year as I haven't played much. So again, even at my level, I'm looking for forgiveness as well as distance and things like that. And these clubs were just the perfect combination of that. So as soon as I got into the right shaft, and Chris, to be fair to him, picked this shaft out for me after he'd seen me hit a few shots straight away. We did go through a process of trying a few different shafts out, but the first one was the best one, so we stuck with that. Now onto the sort of the nitty-gritty around the wedges. So opted for a 50, 54, 58 setup with my wedges. As I'm getting quite steep, he gave me the X grind, which helps with a steeper kind of pattern into the ball, a bit more bounce, and you can see how much spins on the ball there. So fresh wedge is always great. Now after we've done all this process, hit a lot of balls, but I was doing a full bag. We get the spec straight away, so it makes it very easy to read what you've had. Shafts, grips, specs. So even if you're not technically gifted in the lingo of golf, very easy to do. Thoroughly enjoyable day, and I'd recommend it to any of you out there to get fitted either here at Chelmsford, or if you want to go for the full hog, we can book you in down at Chessington. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you've got any questions about fitting or the Callaway products, get in touch with us today.